Hello, my name is Todd Hutchison, and in this session I want to talk about legal project management, or LPM for short. Legal project management has become a worldwide trend for driving legal innovation, progressing alternate fee arrangement models, streamlining practice processes, and increasing the overall productivity of legal services teams and providers. Basically, working smarter. But let me go back to our beginning, even before the establishment of the International Institute of Legal Project Management. It all started with a small group of legal and project experts who asked two questions. What is legal project management, and how is it different than current legal practice? To answer these questions, a study of lawyers working as legal project managers across 9 different countries was undertaken to determine what legal project management in practice was. This led to the basic definition of legal project management being the application of project management principles and practices to enhance the delivery of legal services. Does that mean I am recommending to rush out and get some traditional project management training? The answer is not really. Though it would certainly help, it is about understanding those elements that are relevant to the practice of law and the nuances of legal matters over other projects. See, traditional project management recognises 10 knowledge areas or functions of project management, being scope, schedule, cost, resources, procurement, quality, risk, communications, stakeholder, and integration. Integration is basically like the glue, where the other ones are bricks, that is like the cement. That means effectively, if you impact any one of the other knowledge areas, you're actually impacting at least 2. For example, if you're falling behind on a legal matter and you actually needed to bring more resources in, you've actually increased your resources, but you've also impacted your cost. So it's good to know, if you look at the integration being like the glue, any impact on the other 9 areas, you're actually impacting at least 2. These are not all as relevant to legal setting as they are in other industries. And that warrants the development of a legal project management competency model, where we looked at what elements were indeed relevant to law. What I'm saying is that lawyers and their clients benefit further when the right principles are applied to meet the specific needs of the legal service industry. This requires an insight to both the project management toolbox and the legal practice environment. The reality is that legal matters have always met the criteria of being a project, and those leading legal matters are arguably legal project managers. Now, the modern lawyer, however, is having to define the scope with far more rigour due to the wider choice of pricing models, like fixed price fee arrangements. Of course, if you look at the traditional billable hour, it was about working, charging, which meant we only needed to know enough work about what we were progressing at that moment in time. When you move over to fixed price legal services, you've got to get the scope absolutely defined to be able to enable a fixed price. Because once you've given that fixed price, then we're having to deliver to that, and we've got to make sure we maintain profitability. This means pricing more accurately, and with the growing competition out there to get more work for your firm. This includes allocating resources smarter and utilising legal technology more. This all calls for doing things more efficiently and to retain clients and achieve referrals to keep the law firm profitable and sustainable. Getting back to the research, there were 4 key emphasised components to what legal project management entails and is all about. The first component was project management knowledge areas and tools that were directly applicable to legal practice. This recognises the elements of the 4 phases of a legal matters life cycle being define, plan, deliver and close. It covers all the elements of scoping out the matter to allocating human resources and managing any risks, issues and variations to assure successful outcomes. The second component was the use and deployment and enhancement of legal technology. This covers the information management systems and a move towards a better use of e-discovery, practice software, artificial intelligence and decision-making technologies that help guide legal services in its structure, processes, security, information resources and even error identification and resolution. This of course also includes the management of records, naming conventions, version control, and even archival processes. The third component was the focus on efficient workflow and legal process improvement. This is important as process guides behaviour and it enables a level of standardisation for repeatable actions. And that is an improvement in the processes that can lead to better legal services, with a need to continuously improve. It also considers the integration of the legal matter process within the wider legal operations, basically the practice of law within the business of law. The fourth and the key element is about leadership and people skills, which effectively are the soft skills needed to better engage, communicate, lead and interact with people, basically dealing with both the clients and the legal team. This makes sense given that legal services are highly influenced by the people involved. This includes also dealing with regulators and other key stakeholders. The fact that a jury can be swayed by an influential and persuasive manner of the litigator or a professional witness shows the extreme importance of understanding people dynamics and improving interpersonal and communication skills. The last point I want to make is legal project management is just as applicable to planning and delivering legal matters for clients as it is for executing internal projects for the legal firm or in-house counsel environments. Running any legal service requires a number of projects, whether that is to install new practice software, to introduce new services, running marketing campaigns, conducting strategic networking events, and even setting up the firm or moving offices. Now, during COVID-19, for example, it required significant project effort to get the legal team working effectively from home. And as we know, there was a lot of challenges with that, even accessing systems and keeping communications between the team and moving to more online communication methods. This just means beyond the practice of law, anything new or unique starts as a project. And remember, legal matters are projects.